before we move on to the football on the field against Louisville and then looking ahead to Saturday, an offensive lineman has announced that he is going to the transfer portal, and Dabo Sweeney had his comments about that as well.
Yeah, Clemson's losing sophomore offensive lineman Paul Tchio. I mean, this is a young guy. You know, he was pretty highly rated coming out of high school, 4-star guy. Even started a game or two earlier this season. But in recent weeks, he's been passed by on the depth chart by Marcus Tate. I haven't looked at the snap count totals real close from this past weekend's game, but the weekend before last against Florida State, he got on the field for, I think it was one snap, and it was a bad one, and Dabo kind of chided him a little bit in public for the play, and I had started hearing some rumblings over the weekend that he might be portal bound, and Dabo confirmed that this morning. He was asked whether if it was due to playing time, and he's not really going to say much on the subject. He just said, "I guess," and I'm assuming that's the case.
All right, so Clemson loses an offensive lineman. So he's a backup, but he had received some meaningful playing time.
Yeah, especially earlier in the season. He started. I want to say he started 2 games. I want to say he started the Georgia Tech game, maybe the game after that. I know he started at least one, but after Marcus Tate, the true freshman, had started against Georgia, and Tate really struggled early in the season, but he started to come on a lot in recent weeks and really pretty much just passed Tchio by, and I guess he saw that as the writing on the wall and decided to go ahead and leave now. He's already left the team.
I got to tell you, what's that, Jason?
He's already left the team. He's not waiting until after the season. He's already gone.
Okay. That is the world in which we live in college football these days. You don't get enough playing time, you move on.
Well, that makes 4 this season for Clemson. Lynn J. Dixon had already left. Joseph Charleston had already left. Golly, there was one more I can't remember right off the top of my head. But this is the 4th guy, Clemson's lost in the middle of the season so far. And, yeah, I think it's a trend we're going to continue to see, especially now that these guys can go play next year right away. They don't have to worry about having to sit out a year. We live in a world where instant gratification, guys. And I'm not saying it's the case with Tchio, don't get me wrong. Sure. I'm just speaking in broad general terms. Some guys don't want to wait. They want to play now. And, I'm sure he can go somewhere next year and play more immediately.